One day, something amazing happened in the life of Gautama the Buddha. He was sitting with his disciples when a man came to him. This man was a devoted follower of Lord Rama. He had spent his whole life chanting Rama, 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 and even built many temples. However, as he grew older, a small doubt crept into his mind. He thought, I have spent my whole life praying, but there are people who don't believe in God, and they seem to enjoy life. What if there is no God? I might have wasted my entire life. Though he believed in God, this doubt troubled him. Thinking Gautama would know the answer, the man approached him early in the morning and asked, Is there God? Gautama looked at the man and said, No. For the first time, he gave a clear answer. This question had always been a struggle for people, both believers and non-believers. When Gautama said no, it gave everyone a sense of relief. There was no longer any need to worry. There was no God watching over them, and they could live as they wished. This brought joy to many. In the evening, a different man came to Gautama. This man was a Charvaka, someone who believed only in what he could see and touch. He had spent his life proving to others that there was no God and had made a living from it. He was very good at convincing people that God didn't exist. But as he grew older, he began to feel a little doubt. He thought, what if there is a God? After all these years of denying him, will he punish me? Though he was sure there was no God, a small fear crept in. So, he went to Gautama after sunset and asked the same question, Is there God? Gautama looked at him and said, Yes. The disciples were confused. In the morning, Gautama had said there was no God, but now he was saying there was. They wondered what was going on. The truth was, Gautama wanted to remove all beliefs from people's minds so they could truly search for the answer themselves. Belief, whether it's in God or no God, stops people from seeking the truth. Life lessons from the story 1. It's okay to have doubts. Sometimes, even if we believe in something very strongly, we might still feel a little unsure. That's okay, my dear. Doubts help us think deeper and find our own answers, just like the man who loved Rama, but wondered if God was real. 2. Don't just follow, ask questions. Sweetheart, instead of just believing what others say, it's important to ask questions and search for answers yourself. The Charvaka spent his life saying there was no God, but even he had questions in the end. Always be curious and think for yourself. 3. Truth is more than belief. Beliefs are like stories we tell ourselves, but the truth is something you have to find inside. Gautama wanted people to stop just believing and start searching for what was real in their own hearts. 4. Life is about the journey, not just answers. Sometimes, it's not about getting the right answer right away. It's about the journey of discovering what you truly feel and think. Whether it's believing in God or not, what matters is that you explore and learn from life. 5. Respect different views. Everyone has their own way of thinking, my love. Some believe in God and some don't. That doesn't make one person better than the other. Just like Gautama gave different answers to different people, it's important to understand and respect others' beliefs.